Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode from the Automation Rocketship channel. I'm Andy Menon, and I am here with my co-host and an esteemed member of the UiPath community, Pradeep Shukla.
Hello,
And
everyone.
as you all know, HyperHack 2023 season is upon us, and the registrations are still open. So Pradeep here wanted to share some of his thoughts on participating in the HyperHack, and hopefully by the end of this chat, you should be motivated enough to register and participate in the UiPath HyperHack 2023. So without further ado, I'm going to hand this off to Pradeep. So Pradeep, please take it away, my friend.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Andy. And yes, so this is a very exciting announcement that recently came out. It was actually announced in June of 15th. And the reason why we are bringing it now, we just wanted to make sure that everyone in our community and in our audience knows about this and they have an opportunity to participate in it. The UiPath HyperHack event is kind of it has been second or third year. Last year also they had organized this session, and the registration is open until 15th of July. Until then, and you can see here on this page, there are 480 participants have already signed up. So that's sizable number of participants. That's pretty good. But in last 1 week or so, now I want to see more and more folks join in to see what different and exciting use cases they are coming up with. So this particular episode is we are going to talk about what HyperHack is, how you can sign up, what different categories are there for this year, and we'll just walk you through the registration process and encourage everyone to sign up um, and learn from each other. Share your experiences, share your use cases. And it's not an individual event. You can for sure sign up as an individual, but you can also join in as a team. Your team size should be less than 4 or equal to 4, actually, no more than 4 members per team. But yeah, the registration process is pretty straightforward. This is the page from community.uipath.com where you can find all the events. So this is where UiPath Community HyperHack event is posted. You can find similar information on our forum platform, which is kind of a one-stop one-stop
Top for
portal for
everything.
everything, right? So this was posted here around 14th of June. So you can see all that information here. But I'm going to, it's the same information, and you can see the prize money is also there is a first prize, second, third prize, third places for each of these categories. And obviously, everyone gets a certification for all the finalists. Besides the prize amount, it's more about bragging rights, I would say, and working together as a team and getting to know each other and seeing what different use cases, how the solution is built in the community, right? So that's it's more about that.
Either a hyperhack winner or a hyperhack finalist punchline looks better on your resume and LinkedIn, right, Pradeep?
Absolutely, absolutely. So this year, what UiPath has done, since this is the year of the AI, I would say,
Yep.
in a way. So the first category is AI-powered automations, where you can see the primary focus on document understanding, AI Center, computer vision, task mining. So those are 4 UiPath products. But in addition to that, integrations are also going to be very important. So different solutions or different platforms for integration purposes, whether it's a SageMaker, OpenAI, or Azure OpenAI for that matter. So these are the categories. The expectation is to build a solution using one or more of these UiPath products and some of the third-party products, if that is part of your solution. So feel free to explore these products if you haven't already. Uh, but if you are already a UiPath practitioner, you're very much aware of it. You can look at different marketplace components. One of the condition is The solution should not be exactly same what marketplace component already offers for that matter, right? But you are free to extend an existing marketplace component, add additional features to it to enhance the capacity.
Hey
So
Pradeep, did you just have any conversations around? I mean, I don't know, I'm not seen, but have you had any conversations about that last line there below the marketplace listing? It says seamlessly combine UI and API automation, allowing both capabilities to be centrally accessed within the same integration design environment. Um, does it mean that both connections have to be in the same, both integration service connections have to be the same in the same environment, automation cloud environment? I never quite fully got that.
so primarily what my understanding for this is that the platform, the UiPath platform, should be able to build that connection to those third party if you are building an integration, right?
Okay.
Uh, so that they can be accessed through UiPath platform. Essentially it's a HyperHack
Okay.
with
Okay.
UiPath products, right?
Okay. So basically, the connections have to be as integration
Yeah,
service connections, but not some API call. Basically, that's
right,
what I
right.
think.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
So
I didn't follow that until now.
yeah, so and you can use Chat GPT, GPT model 3.5, 3,
Yep.
even GPT-4 is available. The API access is
Yep.
available last week. It was released. So you can go ahead and explore that if you want to build your use case around it. So that's a very exciting category. There will be everyone's eyes will be on this particular area. And we'll be looking forward to what exciting and innovative use cases are coming up in this area. Um, and this particular line is very interesting here. So they're talking about some moonshot challenges. So essentially, if you are struggling with ideas, so they have provided a PDF document. I have opened it here. These are the moonshot challenges. So what does that mean? Means these are the specific scenarios that you can build your solution around it. So you can use LangChain for creating an integration of LLMs where you are leveraging multiple LLM platforms. So that's one area of where you can focus. You can focus on multimodal AIs, where you're using different modalities around it. And you can use your machine learning models. They can be out of the box model from the UiPath AI Center, or you can bring your own model. All right. Obviously, the intelligent assistant chatbots, that's a no-brainer in this particular segment. And prompt engineering, this is an evolving area because of all GPT environments, all LLMs. Prompt engineering definitely became a key skill set to have. So how you can augment that skill set using automation, that will be another area of focus to look into that. So I think
I
these are the
mean,
four scenarios to just these are just ideas, right? So you can pick
yeah.
one of these or combine them together.
That personal intelligent assistant is pretty challenging because you see, a few weeks back I did a series on
Yeah,
doing having a personal assistant myself with one with integration service, OpenAI integration service, one with APIs. But I think the challenge here is going to be of a different dimension because the AI needs to be a bit more of a reasoning engine rather than just retrieving facts, right? Or
yeah,
doing simple things. So that will be very challenging. And, if you can come up with that in a limited time, that would be very interesting to see, what ideas you come up with. Because I'm thinking
yeah,
about it and my brain is completely shot. I'm not able to think of anything right now. But
yeah,
if we can get something to reason with your personal assistant, just like the boss and secretary having some kind of argument, that would be nice to look at. I'm just kidding, but you get the
sure.
idea.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I mean, even though because the thing is that in this particular area, I mean, there are a lot of solutions out there,
Yep,
right? So
yep,
it becomes very difficult to be the differentiator
yeah,
because there's too many things are already built around it.
exactly,
So
exactly.
so
Yep,
yeah, so it's very relatable use
yep,
case, but it's very complicated to become a different unique bring a
correct.
unique perspective to it. So
Communicating to the AI engine
Yeah,
is the easiest part of it. Having it do things,
absolutely.
that's a whole nother
Absolutely.
game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the category one. Let's talk about category two. So category two is about business automation solutions, where what we are looking in HyperHack is primarily to build a solution which is solving a business problem for an enterprise or an NGO or public administration for that matter, which would include your traditional UiPath platform components. uh, there are various resources they have listed out. You can look at the business automation platform documentation, some of the business components, productivity components, right? And integration activities, marketplace components, just to get an idea what you want to build in this particular segment. In order for you to build these solutions, you can always use enterprise trial, or you can use Automation Cloud for Community. Both are available to you to build these solutions out. Some additional resources, if you will, these are some of the links you can go out, some of the references to academy courses, and even, yeah, a lot of academy courses. Like I said, if you have not exposure to some of these technologies or platform services from UiPath, you can always look into that. You can also look at some of the AI use cases from the AI Summit earlier this year to get a reference around it, so that you get an idea how to
There are
submit
some
your use
really, really
cases.
nice topics in there, right? I mean, if you
Yeah,
look at it, you have AI case studies, you have the best AI use cases in 2023. We're not
yeah,
talking about 2022,
right.
2023. And if we go up a little bit, I think there's a document understanding tutorial, right? Invoice
Yeah.
processing. That's phenomenal, right? I mean, these are some of the things. I think this has piqued my interest a little bit because I need to go and take a look at these links, because I haven't really, I know there are courses out there, but really haven't had the bandwidth recently to sit down. But I
Yeah.
think that is really inspiring. I'm
And the good thing is
really,
it's a mini course. You can
yeah,
go specifically look at one specific topic that you're interested in,
yeah,
to kind of get a refresher and then build your solution around
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, in terms of participations, anyone with an inquisitive mind and a knack for UiPath platform, I would
Yeah.
encourage them to participate.
Yeah.
And then, like I mentioned, teams should be maximum of 4 people, and individuals can sign up too. Um,
Most preferably with 4 different skills so that you can all run things in
yeah,
parallel, right? To get your
absolutely.
challenge out quickly.
Absolutely. So registration is ending on 14th of July. So it's not too far from today, I would say. So get it out there, sign up. That's the first step. You have to submit your solution by 21st of July. So you have still some time, over a week. And if you have been tinkering with an idea or maybe working with a customer on a particular use case that fits in these two categories, feel free to submit your use case.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead, look at the rules and regulations. They're not, some of them I have already talked about. It should not be an exact copy of any of the use cases that have been previously talked about or submitted, but you can always extend an existing use case with additional features to it.
I think we
Uh,
can join as an individual, right? That's also
yes,
good. If someone
yeah,
doesn't find partners and they have an idea, that shouldn't
yeah,
stop them
absolutely.
from joining, right? That's really good.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is the award segment. You can always review that. Important dates we already talked about. There have been 4 or 5 sessions across EMEA, APJ, Americas. These sessions have been conducted by UiPath team members, product team members, to encourage and give us an overview in terms of what is expected from this hyperhack and how to submit your submissions. Um, and we are just trying our bit to have some more participants join in. In terms of judging criteria, you can go over what are the specific areas the judges are looking for. So we are looking for, and this is broken down into the focus of the panel, right? So what is the impact of your solution? concept in terms of how innovative the concept is, how unique your concept is, what are the technology platforms are being used, how much the solution is complete, and obviously at the end how you present it in so that you can in a precise in a limited time, right? And on that note, actually, Andy, you participated in last year's HyperHack, right? Why don't you share your experience on that?
Mine was a hack of a hyper hack, rather I should call it, because so here's what happened. I produced a video where I pushed the limits of UiPath apps and automation together, right? I was busy tinkering with the concept, and I published that video on my on the RPA Vanguard channel, and
Okay.
I was able to demonstrate how we could use an automation that runs an app, or uh, there is a system where an app runs the automation, and the automation actually in turn automates the app. So it
Mm-hmm.
was a closed feedback system, and another participant in the hyperhack got interested in the idea and said we'll present it. And we were almost at the end of it, and
Mm-hmm.
of the registration season, and we put our idea together and presented it. And what I would like to say is this: it makes for a very interesting concept to push the limits of the technology stack itself, right? That is
Yep.
one thing, right? That's a hack of a different kind.
Mm-hmm.
So you have apps, you have automations, but then what you do is you try to, it's like trying to make a car go even faster with what it has, right? That's a different kind of a hack
Yep.
versus what can you use that car for in a business or in the normal walk of life. So these
Mm-hmm.
are two different things. So try to focus on the impact that you're making with the technology stack rather than trying to break the limits of the technology, right? And that's
Yeah.
something that, because we participated at the very end and that idea came to us at the very end, I took the jump, but I kind of knew the result, that my contribution would not qualify in any way. So I just wanted to put it out there to make sure that you don't get carried away by pushing the limits of a technology, as opposed to how to use the technology for the benefit of a business solution, for the
Right.
benefit of humanity. So
Yeah.
just
To
keep that in
solve a
mind.
business problem. Yes.
Correct. Don't get carried away with the coolness of the technology. Simple, practical, useful, impactful. Just keep it
Right.
that way, and I think your idea should be considered.
Yeah.
That's all I
Rightly
can
said.
say.
Rightly
Yep.
said. Yes, that's right. And you can see these steps here. So you have to submit your use case or solution in the use case repository on the UiPath forum. There is a standard template that you have to follow along. You have to build a presentation, no longer than less 10 slides. So I
Yep.
should have that here. I think this one. So I downloaded that slide here. So you can see it's a standard template, right? So there's uh, nothing special about it. But again, this had you need to follow this template. So follow along the template to build it out. What's next? Then you have to have a PDD, obviously project files, workflow, a small video, no longer than 5 minutes. I think that's doable. Any additional scripts, if you're using any APIs for that matter to test it out, or any test scripts that you may have, everything should be packaged together as a downloadable file, and go ahead and submit it on the use case repository. Just follow the template where your title should have a prefix of HyperHack 2023. I think that's the submission process. And yes, make sure your submission is done before 21st of July 2023. So from today, you still have 11 days to
Yep.
work through that. And obviously, just like Andy shared his experience, feel free to submit it. Don't shy away from it. Even though you are finalist or you are the final winner of it, the hyperhack participant itself, being a participant, you will get a opportunity to present your use case. You get through that experience. you have a platform to present your solution, right?
Right.
And also be able to review other participants' use cases. So that's a learning experience for everyone. All right. So in terms of motivation, if you're still looking for motivation, you should look at HyperHack, last year's winner.
They should have put it up at the top of the page, actually.
Yeah. So last year again, this is the page, and I'll put all these links in the video itself description, so you can review there, or you can just directly find it on the community page. So here, if you see, last year they had multiple categories, UiPath apps category, and you can see there were top 3 winners for each category. Then you had another use case, another category was test automation, where you had 3 winners, and then you had obviously the general category, right? So all in all, last year they had 3 categories, overall 9 winners, but everyone is a winner in terms of as a participant, right?
Yep.
So that's one area, and that can give you also an idea what how they presented, what different use cases they presented, if you're still looking for ideas. Obviously, other link is hunt for best COE winners. This was another HyperHack that was conducted in previous years, and obviously automation for good winners. So there are several events that have been conducted in previous years that can give you a good idea of what kind of use cases are the winning use cases for
Right.
that matter. So yeah, I think that's about it. We wanted to have this quick conversation and share with you all this information. So don't miss out. I know folks are doing a lot of great stuff. You just have to package it together and present your use cases. I'm looking forward to these innovative business use cases as part of the HyperHack for this year.
Yep. And if this chat has inspired you at least to participate, right?
Yeah,
Even without thinking about whether you're going to be a winner or not, or whether you're going to win a cash prize or not. But if you want to showcase your ideas and get in front of a panel of judges and experts, right? This would be a very good opportunity, I think.
yeah,
And even if one of you participate after watching this video, we'll consider the purpose of this video done. And if you are participating, best of luck, and I hope that you are the winner or you are recognized as a finalist.
absolutely. No, that's a very good point. And I'm going to count everything after anyone after this number.
Yep. Yep.
There's
Yep.
as a participant. So
Yep.
good luck to everyone. And in case if you need any help, please feel free to reach out. You know
Yep.
where to find myself or Andy. We'll do our best to help you out.
Yep.
All right.
So
Thank you, folks.
yep. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching, and good luck if you're participating in HyperHack 2023. And we are looking forward to the winners. So,
Absolutely.
yep. Bye for now, and we
Bye.
will talk to you later.